Okay, I'm sorry. I want to take the lead. All right, Ruben, lead us into track history, Professor. Holy! All right, you know what? I'm out of here.
That's when my face changes and I get the emoji with a little.
That was like
the powdered wig.
That was a hockey assist, pass.
Or okay, let's go back. How many years was Baku the European Grand Prix?
1.
Okay.
I couldn't put that as a question. But.
Yeah.
That was 2016.
2016.
That was the first race.
So that was the first held in 2016, and it was called the 2016 European Grand Prix.
That was a boring.
Who was it that crashed into Roman Grosjean?
I couldn't put that either.
It was Ericsson.
So it's only been since 2017. It's been called the Azerbaijan Grand Prix.
Yep.
There's really that much ahead. Like only repeat winners constructors Mercedes. There has never been a repeat winner as far as like it could be done this weekend.
They've won 3 times there, right?
No, Mercedes won twice.
Okay, wait. It was the European Grand Prix previously.
Yeah, 2016.
What?
Oh, was
Name
Ross,
2
bro?
tracks that hosted the European Grand Prix.
I got that.
Okay, go ahead.
The Nürburgring.
Uh-huh.
And I forgot the name. The name of the other one.
Brands Hatch.
Yeah.
Donington, I think. That's when they had the Sega. That's why I remember that one, because Ayrton Senna won
No,
that.
I think the European Grand Prix was.
Yeah, Donington.
No, I think.
Didn't they do it in Valencia? Yeah.
Valencia, yeah. That was the last one
Valencia.
before.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Valencia and the ring. That was.
You know who won that race?
Who?
Alonso.
Oh, sure. Whoa.
Wow, we are nerds. Anyway, I'm sorry. Continue.
So pretty much the only repeat construction winners have been Mercedes done in 2018 and 2019. However, either Bottas or Ham could be a repeat winner because they have both won.
Right.
Or Ricardo, but do you guys see Ricardo winning?
Absolutely not.
No. Absolutely not. So they've won 4 times.
Mercedes?
No.
3 times. Once
16.
16, 18, and 19.
Yeah.
17 was Ricardo, right?
Yeah. That was a good race. A 17 race.
Dude.
Yeah, pretty much since this race was added to the calendar.
That was nuts.
That was really
so
good
nuts.
race. And that was the
Vettel overshooting the thing and
seeing
then
red.
Bottas catching it.
That's all the freaking highlights I have written down for the history of the track.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go
It's
ahead.
just
I
it's such a
apologize.
good.
Yeah.
But I did it by years, by the way. You guys are jumping year back and backend. I did it by years. So
go ahead.
every year since it's been added to the calendar has shown us a super exciting race, except for 2016 where Nico Rosberg just swept through everybody. 2017, the Azerbaijan Grand Prix was arguably the best race of that season. Like it was. Like the torpedo ran into Sainz, causing him, I guess, to be out of the race. Danny Rick, that's the year Danny Rick won, that he actually went from 10th. And also,
Listen, 2017 was the year that
he also did a 3-car overtake.
No, check this out.
Oh,
Yeah, but that was the year that Vettel ran into the back of Lewis.
But that was my point.
all right. That's it.
I'm gonna keep my mouth
No more.
shut.
That's it. We're sorry.
Yo, just shut us up, bro. Just
That's
be like,
it.
yo,
Go
shut
ahead.
up,
Pretty
bro.
much. But I'm going as it happened in the race.
Yeah, I'm
Sainz
sorry.
ran into.
Go ahead. Yes, I'm sorry. I apologize, Ruben.
I know. Yhancy
Give us
already
the
mentioned.
wah, wah, wah.
So that was also the year that under the safety car, Vettel believed that Hamilton brake tested him or brake checked him, and he put alongside Hamilton. And it was like, I think Vettel timed it perfect because it was just pretty much, they hit each other wheel to wheel. It wasn't like, I hit him with my wing or nothing because nothing broke on the car.
That could have been so much worse.
Right? If he didn't, that's how much these guys know their cars and know their distance, you could say, because he just hit his wheel.
His wheel, boom, boom. That's it.
Pretty much rim to rim or wheel to wheel, and that cost him the race actually.
Yeah.
Because he was actually leading the race because he had
No, he was
on the way to winning the race because he had a 10-second stop and go. So
he had a 10-second stop and go, but that was the same race. I don't know if are you gonna mention this?
Go ahead.
Where Hamilton, obviously he got this 10-second stop and go. Hamilton's headrest started coming off in the middle of the race.
I did not have that as a point. Damn,
Hamilton's headrest.
That was also like
17 was
super
so nuts.
shocking.
Boom. So then he
nuts.
had to pit, and that's how Danny Rick got the lead.
You remember?
And at the end of the race is
Valtteri Bottas.
Lance Stroll was running
In second.
place,
I had that.
and Valtteri Bottas pipped him at the end.
I had that
okay,
on my notes.
Okay.
But it was
Shut
like
me up, bro.
it was really like a photo finish kind of stuff.
That was one of the most
Stroll
memorable
and-
races, man.
Yeah, so I liked 8. I'm sorry, Ruben, are you?
No, go ahead with 17. If we're still in 17.
So I really love.
This is still 17, by the way.
I don't know if you guys remember this, but Nico Hulkenberg and Carlos Sainz just all out in the Renault, all out attack on
That
the
was
Red Bulls
1917.
in 18.
Gotcha, okay.
Yes,
You
that
jumped now the
picture
years.
was
I did.
so-
I'm sorry.
Be careful what you're saying.
But
because
it
you
was
jumped
it
to
was
next year.
so nuts. You see, just it was like two bumblebees going after like the Red Bulls, and like just the team play mechanics that they both showed in 2018. God, oh man, Baku. And then 2019 was such a disappointment. But I'm sorry. Go ahead with 17.
No, 17 we finished already. You said 18 was a disappointment?
No, 19 was a
19
yeah, yeah.
disappointment.
was a
So 19 was
Because
the
we're
only...
all hyped.
Yeah, 19 was the only year that
That could've
besides the incident between Ricardo and Kavia, where Ricardo, I guess, went to overtake him and overshot the turn.
Yes.
And then he went like into a
He had to-
runoff,
had
but
to
then
reverse out.
reversed and
Yeah.
he just hit
Hit-
Kavia.
yeah.
But that's 2019. 2018.
2019, what I remember 2019 was that Leclerc was dominating that weekend, and then he crashed out in qualifying and messed up his entire chance.
Yeah,
That was
yeah,
with
yeah.
the
The cheating engine. Who's going to remember
Of course.
that?
Doesn't
I would
matter,
dominate with a
bro.
cheating engine.
Me
too.
too.
Yeah.
But who cares? He's still gonna win.
Can I get some steroids?
Got 7th poles that week.
That's the only thing that's the only thing Ferrari was missing
Listen,
that
if
year.
you're not,
Steroids.
what did you say, Wellington? If you're not cheating, you're not trying.
We're Dominican.
There you go.
Whoa, what does that mean?
It means I play dominoes. I play dominoes to win. That's what it means. I play dominoes to win.
So let's go back a year now. Okay. 2018 was also
Can you tell we're excited about this, right?
Yeah.
was also a race we can remember because it happened first lap. Ocon had an incident, and also Alonso had a big incident. But that's what we mentioned earlier, where he had the two flat tires and he had to go all the way around. And also under the safety car, that's when Grosjean crashed, and in which he believed his teammate hit him, which mentioned as well.
Not his teammate. It was Ericsson.
That was in his teammate back then?
No. When did
Oh, my
Grosjean
bad.
drive for
No,
Sauber?
I'm confusing with Magnussen. My bad. My bad. But it also, then after that, it was headed towards the finishing stages where Mercedes had already complained about debris in the track, by the way, and it happened that Bottas catches debris and
He was leading the
handed
race.
Hamilton the win without a hassle.
That sucks, man. That was an exciting race.
Both. The
17
only
and
one that
18
sucked was not
No,
sucked,
well,
but that did not live up to the hype was 2019.
Yeah, and then 2016, at least you got the surprise podium by Perez.
Also, 2016 was the lowest audience they had of all time. They only had like
2016?
30,000. Yeah, they only had like 30,000 people there.
What was the first one?
But then 2017 was like an increase of like over 100% of, like 130% increase in attendance. Because obviously that's like 76,000%.
I like this race. It just has a combination of everything. The racing's always pretty good. The scenery is nice.
Yes.
And then
But are those fake buildings or those real buildings?
those are real buildings. What are you talking
that's
about?
not what I heard before. I heard
It's
like
not-
those are hollow buildings that are just serious.
What is it, a Hollywood set?
Something like that, yeah.
No, I mean, well,
By the way,
The,
Baku pays F1 $50 million to host the event.
fake buildings.
I'm telling you, they've said that.
What are you going to pay them to host it in New Jersey?
I ain't paying shit. I'm paying my entrance. I'm paying my entrance.
All right.
I already paid New Jersey
We've had
taxes.
way too much fun here.
Yeah.
Let's move on to
Can you tell we like
our
this race?
prediction. Yeah, this is going to be a phenomenal race, hopefully. Let's move on to our predictions. Qualifying. Who is pole position?
Max Verstappen.
I think you're nuts. I think to say that Red Bull has caught up that much, I don't know. I think it's Mercedes 1-2.
Yes,
Valtteri Bottas.
he is fast on this track.
He loves this track.
Think
Loves
he's
this
gonna
track.
take pole position.
Wow. So now I'm gonna post the image of myself laughing at you.
So in this race, Valtteri
Don't let
Bottas,
me down, Valtteri.
he's gonna show everybody his R's and gonna take.
Right.
Yes.
He's gonna be pissed off about
Yeah.
the wheel nut.
He's not too keen on starting his OnlyFans just yet.
All right, so I think it's a Mercedes 1-2 with Max Verstappen 3. What do you think? 1, 2, 3, Ruben.
I'd say Max in qualifying, followed by Bottas and Ham. It's a toss up. It's between those two guys too. Anyways,
Yeah,
they're super.
I'm gonna say Bottas, Hamilton, and Verstappen.
Okay. I think 4-5 is gonna be both McLarens.
Whoa, not Paris.
Oh yeah, I forgot about Paris.
All right, so let's I'll give fourth to Mando. 5th
Mando.
Paris.
Mando Norris.
Yo, dude.
Yo, dude. All right, race time. What are we thinking?
Hamilton takes it. Hamilton, Bottas, Max.
I think it'll be a Ham bot vert.
Yeah, because it's that Bottas can out-qualify Hamilton, but I can never see Bottas beating Hamilton in a race because Hamilton is just too quick over this. It's going to be 51 laps. Yeah.
But I think in 2019, they were very close at the beginning, but Bottas still led for a while the race.
I don't know. It's just something has to go wrong where maybe the tires are not heating up well or something for Hamilton not to overtake Bottas.
This
or
might
something
be,
goes wrong with the.
If Bottas has a clean race, this might be the race he'll win.
Yeah, he might have a clean race, but
because he is fast. I'm just thinking.
But like, okay, if whoever has a clean race and everybody else crashes
because Bottas loves this track. He's always been super fast in this track, and this might be the track where he gets it done. Where obviously in the game I sucked in this track as well, but
Steven was really good in this track.
Yeah, this track because all the straights that he has.
Yeah,
it doesn't necessarily.
It's not a very technical track.
Exactly. You don't need all the technology.
Yeah, it's not a
so
very
that might help both.
Track, yeah.
It might help whoever gets.
Who do you think?
Paul.
What did you say?
I think it's Hamilton, Bottas, Verstappen. So here I'm going to ask you guys a question. Well, go ahead. I'm sorry. Go with your prediction.
And you?
I already said it.
He said Hamilton, Bottas, Verstappen.
Yeah.
I mean,
you know what? I'm gonna go out on a limb.
Put Bottas first.
I'm gonna put Bottas first.
There you go.
I'm gonna put Bottas, Verstappen, and Hamilton.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Okay.
You think Hamilton's gonna be pissed? Still gonna be pissed from the Monaco incidents?
I don't know. The thing with Hamilton is that obviously he started the year off. Very strong, but when Hamilton goes into a bit of a funk, he goes into a bit of a funk for a few races. So maybe that'll happen.
Go ahead.
And then I'll put Mando in fourth. I think McLaren's gonna be super quick.
Yeah.
Especially
so here's my
with the
question.
Mercedes engine.
You guys ready?
Yeah.
We see Max Verstappen is ahead of Lewis Hamilton in the World Drivers' Championship standings.
Mm-hmm.
Does Mercedes say to Bottas, yo, Valtteri, this is James. We need to think about the World Drivers' Championship.
So early.
It's so early, right?
Jeez.
It's so early, but
Wellington just took it
every point is going to count,
like
right?
out of left field right there.
Man, that's a good question. So
every point is going to count.
In the season.
Guys, we're pitting now to get fastest lap 1 point. You don't think that the 25 to the 18 is going to matter?
Yes.
So all right, so let's
Right?
review where we're at. Right, we have Verstappen in first with 105. We have Hamilton 101. We have Norris with 56 and Bottas in fourth with 47. You're talking that Hamilton has
they'll tell him to
double the points,
but they'll tell Valtteri to let
Hamilton has more than double the points of Bottas. Do you think team orders already into play in the sixth race of the season?
Right now, the Mercedes goal is to beat Red Bull and Max Verstappen. They're not thinking about let's win the constructor or whatever. And they're thinking about they have to win both, and Hamilton wants to win as well.
I don't know.
And then
I don't know. I think
it's they're up by. Damn.
I hope I hope when that call comes out,
it's not going to come. I don't think
that Bottas purposely break his radio or something.
Can you hit the drop?
Can you believe that we're talking about this so early in the season?
Why not?
That means we have a title fight.
He's gonna say just like this when they throw it to him. Okay.
To whom it may concern, you.
Yhancy didn't hear it.
To whom it may concern.
Damn it.
All right. So this has been a fun episode, actually. So anything else, boys?
We need this weekend to come because the track is always packed with action. Even in practice, even in qualifying.
You know what we didn't
I would
talk
love
about?
to see Leclerc again crashing in the castle.
I touched base on the one guy,
so
and
stupid.
Yhancy mentioned the other guy. Ferrari's going to be, no pun intended, a dark horse in this race, combating McLaren. They've shown pace. They both like this track. Both drivers.
Showpace at Monaco?
No, dude.
Oh, I was going to say, whoa.
Recently,
If
they've
we
shown
had more of, let's say, a Sector 2 through the castle section, I would say that Ferrari does have an outside chance to beat McLaren, but there's so many straights here, and that Mercedes engine is so quick. That's why I'm not. Now, Leclerc is quick on this track, but again, I don't think the engine power is going to help them on these straights, man. And you know, they do have a version of the bendy wing, but
I think
it's the third best engine on the grid.
I think by this point, everyone has a version of
So
the doing.
I'm going to ask another question because I just like this conversation. We just talked about the Mercedes engine. Does George Russell score a point?
Something ahead has to happen if that happens.
Nope.
Okay, the two Mercedes, the two Red Bulls,
They do have a podium on this
the
track,
two McLarens,
Williams.
They do.
So but then all
the
right.
Ferraris.
You have
the Aston
you have the
Martins?
Ferraris, you have the Aston Martin. Aston Martin has a Mercedes engine, and they're looking quicker too.
The Alpines.
Alpine always does good and fast.
And you know what?
Killing it this year.
You know what? And Alpines on fast tracks like these, they do well.
Do you think?
What'd you just call me? No, I'm kidding.
You think that
A what?
the
Alpine.
Williams? I mean, I can't. You think the Williams is gonna outpace the AlphaTauris in this track?
We just talked about the Mercedes engine.
or even the Alfa Romeo.
We just talked about the Mercedes engine.
Yeah, but the Mercedes
Yeah,
has
but
not
that car
worked.
No,
is
but the Alfa
drag.
Romeos look good.
Yeah, they look, and they were
It's
pretty
got my
quick
boy,
in qualifying.
Giovinazzi.
And
The Mercedes engine has not helped
The Baku Bullet.
the Williams
Yeah,
in the
Baku
last couple of
Bullet.
years. Baku Bullet.
All right. Sorry, we're getting a little squirrely.
nah, Williams car's too draggy. I don't see it.
Draggy. What a drag.
Yeah.
So, guys, if you like what you hear, make sure to follow us on @JumpToStartF1 on Twitter. Hey, guys, this is Wellington from the Jump to Start Racing crew. Before we start, I want to make sure to tell you to destroy that like button and to make sure to hit subscribe to be up to date with our episodes and clips. Please make sure to follow us on Instagram and Twitter. Our handle on both platforms is @JumpTheStartF1. See you there.